Initial attraction. So far, I just wanted to see, what you're gonna say, what you're coming with, because I'm more about personality than anything. So far, so good.
I feel like for me, I'd probably bring a space to where you feel heard, ideally.
Okay.
I think
Wow.
sometimes I'm a lot more mindful in regards to my emotions in a moment, and that can disregard like the other person. But I think now I'm working on like hearing how someone.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode where an older man, that's me, Marvin Kane, I'll be giving you my reaction to the popular dating show, Pop the Balloon or Find Love. Now, listen, I'm not always right. I'm not trying to be right. I'm just reacting. Sometimes I'm wrong. Okay, a lot of times I'm wrong, but I'm just reacting to the body language. I'm paying attention to the interactions that these men and women make with their words. What do they really mean that they're not saying? I'm also paying attention to their clothing, which is the silent speaker in the room. What does it say about them? Now, you might agree, might disagree, or you might have your own opinion about what you see is happening at that particular moment. Put it in the comments. I want to read about it. I want to hear about it. Help me grow as I help you grow. But most definitely, please hit the subscribe button. Help our channel to grow. There are lots of people, there are thousands of people that watch our videos on this channel, but they don't hit subscribe. So please hit the subscribe button. It only takes a little hit and help our channel grow. So we're going to give the attention now to Arlette as she's with her husband, BM Official. This is their original programming. I'm just reacting to it. And you can see the link to seeing the full episode without commentary in the description. So here is Arlette.
Let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Wow. Now this is interesting. I don't know. Gang member comes to mind. Street guy comes to mind. Gainfully employed work guy comes to mind. I don't know this guy, but I'm looking at him. He seems ultra casual. He comes out, he's got his hair done. That's an appropriate style for the modern world. And he's got his little beard there that's pushed out. And, he's got tennis shoes on. I mean, I've always believed that this show is about dress to impress. And as he's got this outfit on, it doesn't look impressive. Got his phone in his back pocket. But what I do like about his presentation of coming out, he came out with confidence. And he's looking right at Arlette. He's not paying attention to the mic. He is showing that everything should be working as planned. So this is an agreeable person. This is someone that you can work with, communicate well with. He's got all those good qualities about himself. But let's see what else can we learn about him.
My name is Alante. How y'all doing, ladies?
Okay. How old are you?
Told you he was a communicator. He comes up and says, hello, ladies. And look what he has to choose from. These are 7 of the best looking women I've ever seen on this show, ever. By the standards of beauty, he can't lose on either of these ladies. They're just breathtakingly beautiful. Very, very beautiful. All right, so let's see. And he spoke to them. I really appreciate that.
Yep.
I'm 34 years old.
And what do you do?
I do real estate, investment. I do marketing and also management talent.
Okay. And what are some things I do for fun?
For fun, I feel like I'm like the fun guy. So I feel like I'm like a fun guy. So I like going out as far as like going out to eat by myself.
Okay.
Living in LA, that's where I stay at, by the way. Everything's like superficial. And since it's superficial, I like doing regular stuff like going skating to like skating rinks. I like to go bowling. I like to also train like athletes. So I train like high school players on an everyday basis. So
Okay. Nice.
I like this guy.
And a woman, I look for a woman to just be themselves, like be organic, just be natural. I do believe that like couples that like really work out, they like almost like opposites in a unique way. So like with that being said, I just want them to be themselves so they don't judge like, oh, I'm similar in this way. Just be yourself and we can figure it out.
Got it.
For
Okay.
sure.
And now what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers is girls who like selfish, or ladies who selfish. Ladies who don't have an open mind. Ladies who like, let's just say liars, just like not who they come off to be.
Got it. So we did get some pop balloons.
This is a real guy. I mean, as the expression goes, don't judge a book by its cover. I mean, he does look like a gang member. He does. But when you hear him speak and you hear the community work that he does, and you hear how he's into his own business and opportunities, he really comes off as a pretty decent person. I think the women that pop their balloons, I think they popped them a little too soon. I mean, I can see him and number one together, and also the crazy model. I can see him with her. So I think this guy's going to find love. Again, I do not watch these episodes in advance. These are my reactions. So can I be right? Possibly. Can I be wrong? Probably. So let's just see what happens.
Sure.
Going over to see why they ended up popping.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Drea, and I'm 31.
Drea, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, you look really nice.
Thank you.
I think I look for a man with no hair, and then your pants are a little too tight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, but you're really cute though.
I appreciate this.
Superficial.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
Yes. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Seem like you got a sweet personality.
Thanks.
For sure. For sure.
And let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Sade, I'm 28.
Okay.
Sade, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
The fun guy comment, I probably shouldn't have popped prematurely.
Probably shouldn't I have.
You explained yourself a little better after
sure.
that comment.
For sure.
But then the LA thing, I'm not a big fan of LA. So,
I agree. I'm
Yeah.
with you on that, by the way.
but you're very handsome. I love the hair. I usually don't go for the hair. The hair looks great.
I appreciate
well put together. I don't have anything negative to say about you. I just
Get your balloon back.
not looking for a fun guy.
For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
The smile is beautiful. I love your smile. Like you got your teeth is on point.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, so you're beautiful. Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, let's head on back. So we
Oh, it's just those two.
left
Okay.
unpopped.
Okay.
Go ahead and ask our remaining ladies a question.
Okay. So like I know there's like speed dating, so like I just really want to get to know you ladies. I want to know like your names, where you reside at like currently.
Mhm.
I would like to know like what you do for a profession. And the last one is like I'm like your type off of first impression.
Okay.
Wow.
So your name, age, where you live,
That's bold.
and are you their type?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Hey, I'm Kiera. I'm 31. I live in Central Florida. I'm a nurse and I do YouTube. And first impression, I would say when you first came on, I was like, I don't know, but when you started talking, like your energy and stuff, I would say you're definitely my type.
Nice. I can see those two
Thank
together.
you so much.
All right. And over here, your name, age, and the answer to this question.
My name is Catherine. I'm 31, and I'm a paralegal. I'm currently living in Jersey. I'm from New York.
He's not her type.
Ask me if I'm your type. If you're my type,
Yes.
I don't really have a type, but I do find you attractive,
Okay.
and I'm interested in hearing more.
Thank you.
Wow.
Your name, age, and the answer to this question.
I love this lady.
31. I work in tech sales right now.
Okay.
Initial attraction. So far, I just wanted to see, what you're gonna say, what you're coming with, because I'm more about personality than anything. So far, so good.
Thank you.
So far, so good.
Name, age, and the answer to this question.
Hi,
She didn't like that.
I'm 33. I'm a professional model for Wilhelmina, New York. You're very handsome. I love your smile. I love your style. Your tattoos are all that.
But
Yeah,
Okay.
you're cute.
Like that.
okay, no, but
Name, age, and the answer to this question.
she is gorgeous.
27. I reside in Atlanta. I work in clinical nutrition, and I'm also the co-founder of the Wealthy Girl Social Club in Atlanta. I wouldn't say you're my type initially, but I'm trusting in the process, so I just kind of wanted to hear a little bit more of what you had to say.
He's not picking you. All these ladies are nice.
Yeah.
We just don't want to get them
All
triggered.
right, so let me have your pick.
2.
Because we're now going to switch it on over to you. So
Get rid of the last 2.
pop one balloon.
Oh, one balloon.
If you're ready, go ahead and pop
The
it.
last one. You better not pop that first lady. All the way to the end. No way. Super gorgeous.
So why was your balloon unpopped? So you're not my type per se, but I wanted to give you a chance, just hear what you were going to say. Good things. So just kept my balloon just to see what was going on. Yeah. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Sound a little indecisive. But I do think you're very beautiful. You have nice eyes.
Man,
Together, nothing negative to say.
that was your opportunity to win her over.
All right, go ahead and ask our remaining 4 ladies another question.
All right, so next question is what's important. I would like to know like what's your 2-year plan, like, and that's like realistically, like what does it look like within the next 2 years for you ladies as far as like goals, and then also in addition, if I was the guy that you ladies would be with, what a situation really look like. You can paint it however you would like to paint it.
Okay, let's start there.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
How would you flow with me?
You heard the questions?
I think so.
Okay.
Me first. Okay. In the next 2 years, well, I am starting a master's program, and it's going to be very rigorous. So heads will be in the books initially. That is my first priority. And then I'm sorry, what was the second question?
If me and you was in a relationship,
Okay.
what would it look like? Like paint your own picture however you want to paint it.
Okay, so we'll piggyback off of the next 2 years, I guess, since I'll be in school. It'll be long distance because I will be like in the DMV area around that time.
Okay.
So coast to coast, hopefully communicating as much as we can. When I have a break, I don't know, maybe trying to see you, or if you can come see me, that'll be great too. What else? But that's probably what I would say for the most part.
He doesn't like indecisiveness.
Trying to communicate or making the small things matter as much as possible.
Okay, thank you. All right, so here, what's your 2-year plan, and what would life look like if you were to match with you?
Well, I actually have multiple business. I love to cook, so I'm actually starting my Seasons Comfort Kitchen right now. I also have my own fragrance company. You know, I've been modeling for 15 years, so it's time to like branch off to other things. So I'm looking more into like building my fragrance and my kitchen and things like that. So
Okay.
and you know, you say you're an entrepreneur, you know, so you know how it is with the industry. I don't mind it. And you know, I just think communication is the key. And so yeah.
She didn't really answer his question. She's gone.
And what would life look like if he were to match with you?
I just want to continue to grow. So I'm currently happy. I'm stable and all of that. I'm pretty open-minded. I just want to continue to be better. I have goals such as like wellness goals and things of that nature, but I feel like I'm on the right path to being in a good place, and I'm in a great place. So it's just like growth. As far as a partner, I would like to incorporate that, but yeah, in 2 years, I see myself definitely being in a relationship.
But how does he fit in?
You being my partner? Is that what it is?
If I was your partner, what would it look like? Yeah.
Well, you'll be my best friend. We will be dating regularly. You know, we will be enjoying each other. We will be communicating often. I'm not sure about the distance. I'm in New York, New Jersey, and you're in LA, so I'm not really sure how that will work out, but it'll be definitely enjoyable.
Good answer.
Over here.
Now, the thing about her, she's mysterious because she hasn't on the other episodes given a really good conclusive answer. Her answers are open-ended. They're not closed. Him, on the other hand, there's a lot to this man's story. So he's got secrets, but I think people like that kind of mesh together because they feel like nobody really understands them. So I think these two, this is just my opinion, I could be wrong, we're going to find out in a few minutes. I think these two might go perfectly well together because they need somebody to understand them, and they look like they both have that need. What does she say now?
So, in 2 years, I am a nurse, but I'm kind of transitioning into an entrepreneur. So in 2 years, I just honestly see myself traveling a lot more and having a lot more free time. I would also say I just see myself, being healthier, more financially stable, just overall in a better place. And if we were in a relationship, I would just see us hopefully doing a lot of traveling together, spending a lot of time together, like going on dates and just
Perfect answer.
more.
That was her best answer. She opened up. That's what I'm saying. She opened up to him. So he asked a very good question. Get rid of the model at the bottom.
All right, let's go ahead and have you pop one balloon.
One balloon.
This is really hard.
No, it's not. It's red or the one at the end, the model.
Anxiety.
You're not popping number one. Are you serious? That's where you messed
Why
up.
was your balloon unpopped?
I really liked his energy. I think he's very handsome, and I just wanted to hear more what he had to say.
Why'd you end up popping hers?
You crazy.
First of all, it was hard. Like, no lie. It was, I would just say it was, I can't really say. I had to make an executive decision at this point.
Okay,
I can't really say nothing bad about you. You're beautiful.
thank you.
Well put together. Energy is beautiful also.
Thank
so-
you.
Okay, we're down to 3 ladies.
Yeah, sure.
Let's go ahead and throw another question at them.
All right. So, what could you bring in this relationship if we were matching? That you probably learned from your past relationship that you can bring to make us a
Wow.
good situation.
Great question.
Sir here.
Catherine, 31. What I would bring into a relationship with you, learning from my last relationship,
For sure.
I would definitely be a more active listener and listen versus assume and imply based on my own personal beliefs. So just being more open-minded. Yeah.
The first lady looks stressed.
All right. And what would you bring into your next relationship that you learned from your other?
I mean, I won't say I would bring anything, but because there's nothing to bring, I would just start fresh all,
Not the
or
answer.
bring something past in your past relationship to something new, it's all about growing.
See, that's what I'm saying. She is not the one. She was argumentative in another episode with a gentleman unnecessarily very embarrassing to her and the other ladies that chimed in. And now she just took and changed the narrative of his question. We're human beings, we're progressive, we grow. And she just said, we grow. So he's saying, what would you bring from the other relationship, like your history, your experience, that can help you to grow better in this relationship with him? She just completely dismissed. She's worthy of a pop. And I hope he wasn't putting her against lady number one. Lady number one was perfect. He messed up with that. Then he needs to pop her because she's no good.
From each other.
And what about here?
I feel like for me, I'd probably bring a space to where you feel heard, ideally. I think
Wow.
that sometimes I'm a lot more mindful in regards to my emotions in a moment, and that can disregard like the other person. But I think now I'm working on like hearing how someone feels and then kind of having a conversation from them.
Excellent.
For sure.
All right, let's bring it on back. And what about for yourself? How would you answer that question?
Vulnerableness. Just being vulnerable.
Excellent
Being
answer.
able to express myself. My real personality. Go back. If that lady is willing to show who she is, willing to show who I am.
This is why I said you should have picked number one. You both are misunderstood by everybody. I misunderstood you. I came out, you look like a gang member about the duck. And then you start speaking, and now it's like, don't judge a book by its cover. This guy's got a lot of positive things going on for him. So does lady number one. But we've seen some wild stuff happen on these shows as of late. I don't know what's going to become of it. But I think you just answered in harmony with the last lady. So let's see. We got 3. We're going to make it 2.
A good one. Well, let's go ahead and have you pop one more balloon.
Red got to go. Red and the model. Please take the model out. Thank you. Thank you. She is so not authentic.
Why was your balloon unpopped?
I mean, I just wanted to get to know him some more, So, yeah, that's it. I'm not. I just wanted to get to know him a little bit more. Like, he's a good-looking guy, and I hope
Thank you, by
he
the way.
pick one of my sisters.
For sure.
And now why'd you end up popping her balloon?
First it was hard because she was looking at my soul.
Oh, that's a
Like-
good thing.
Like it is. Like respectfully. It was just like You know, it was just more the answer. The question that I had asked was more like, what could you bring for like like for me from your past relationship? And I feel like you just didn't fully answer it in the manner that I probably will have
Very good.
answered. I would say that.
This guy's very practical.
Yeah, that's probably why we really didn't clash because
For sure.
I'm not, I'm not bringing my old relationship into my new one.
That's not what he's saying.
like,
She just has a misguided form of understanding things to the right. She just doesn't understand logic. And it's just like the whole thing with the lady before that had the short hair. If you've seen that episode, she just didn't understand that a man has a right to a personal preference like a woman has a right to her own personal preferences. So she's saying, I don't want to bring in a bad relationship. So maybe the relationships she's been in have all been bad, which is why she's single and on the show in her particular case, because she didn't see the positive of being in a previous relationship and having something deserving that she can bring to this current relationship and make it better because lessons have been learned. So she shuts the door down because she's ill-informed in her own miserable mind.
not at all.
I get it. But you're very beautiful, by the way.
Dang. So we are now down to the final two. Ladies, any questions for him? Okay, we'll be right down.
So what does conflict resolution look like for you? So say I want you to
I hate that question. I'm hearing it so often.
and disagreement, uncomfortable conversation. How exactly does that look with you, and what does the aftermath of resolving that look with you?
I really feel like I comprehend. I like to ask questions, and like I like to be quiet when needed. Like, and I take the leadership of all the time and try to like resolve it. Sometimes I just want to be like, speak your mind. Just listen and like figure out like where your mental is. Maybe you going through something that can't be expressed because I know how women are to the point where I just feel this way rather than they can really explain it. So when it comes to resolution to a conflict, it's just patience, not overreacting, and just really just listening.
What
Like
does a time frame look like for you as far as resolution goes?
whatever the situation is, it can be that day, it can be a week, it can be time. I really can't answer that because I really don't know what what the problem is, but it determines what the problem is. But if it's a minor conflict, if you ask for space, like I just need the rest of the night to myself, I'll give you the rest of the night to yourself. I'll check on you in the morning and make sure you're good. Like so,
She's trying to find something
I
negative.
just hear the lady out, like, cause I'm a realist to the point where it's like I get it. Like we all go through stuff that we can't explain.
Now, that was a good cleanup.
Let's go down here. Any questions here?
Okay. So when was the last time you had to apologize?
Okay.
Wow.
What did the apology sound like?
Okay.
And why did you feel like it was necessary?
I like that question, by the way.
That's a great question. That's the best question
I
ever.
apologize every day. Like when I really say every day, no matter if me and a homie or my cousin or my friends, we having a conversation and I think I'm right and then I find out that I'm wrong. Like I don't mind apologizing. It can be serious, it can be minor. And what it looks like is just being honest and like not being ashamed to like just to be able to apologize for being wrong because like I think we always wrong. And just to own up to it, I feel like that means everything. It shows like your maturity.
I like this guy. I can hang out with him.
I'm processing.
For sure. For sure. For sure.
All right. So, okay, she got one right here.
What are your current priorities right now?
Okay. Current priorities. I'm always just trying to be a better individual. I know that's kind of cliche, but I'm gonna say just financially, always just getting to my next level. No matter if it's from 6 to 7 figures, no matter if it's just getting to like even with marketing, getting more clients. Even if it's family, just trying to be the best family man ever, like be the best goddad. I'm a goddad to like 6, 7 kids, but just being like this, just best person possible. Even like I told you, I train high school basketball players. Like I don't charge them. Like I do it just out of love, and I just want to see them go to college. Like just
That's amazing.
better. So it's always just setting goals. So priorities is always just to literally be better every day, because I'm gonna always be successful. Just be influential.
Believe in God?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm super faithful. I go to church on a regular every Sunday. I pray I even make sure when I pray, I intentionally go to the sauna to pray. Like, just because I know that's how I can cope and zone out and do my little meditating.
And
Yes.
then also, I have another question. I'm so
Go for
sorry.
it.
And
I
what
want to hear your
qualities
question.
do you feel like you have that you bring into a relationship?
Qualities.
He's been saying it the whole show.
I feel like I'm genuine, sincere. I feel like I'm willing to understand, and I always tell a lot of people they don't really know what growth look like, and I feel like I do. Like, growth comes in so many forms, and it's like, can you see the growth, like on a short term level? Not always just seeing the big growth, like, okay, this how you was 2 years ago, but it's like, do you see the growth over a week, over a month? Like, so my qualities is like being open minded, comprehending what's really going on,
Told you.
really just being optimistic to like we always can be better, and we all fall short in some type of way. It's just human nature. Yeah, for sure.
He's going to pick her because she asks a lot of questions.
It is time to pop one balloon. Go ahead and pop one.
Can I
of
say
the
something? Can I
balloons.
say something?
What do you want to say?
Like, y'all personalities is so sweet. I think I'm gonna gravitated to y'all personalities, both of y'all personalities.
They're amazing.
Like, real talk.
I
Um,
know.
If it's the physical, he's going for the black girl. He's going to keep her the darker skin. But she's challenging. You'd be better off. Yep, Popper. You got it. Popper.
Uh-oh.
well, folks.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
Like I said, I was trusting the process. You had a lot of good things to say.
For sure.
And right before you popped my balloon, I actually was like going back and forth in my head. But yeah, I think you're a great guy. All the things you had to say were good.
Okay.
It was just like the attraction that I was like really
I'm not
back
cute.
and forth. No, you're fine.
I'm beautiful.
But for me personally, it's not what I would like initially go for. So I think that's what it was. And
I think Red looked like she wants to pop.
It's okay. No offense taken, by the way.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
Her connection is just dope. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, cause like, yeah, it's just her connection, and it's like, it's no offense to her. In the process,
She's not feeling it.
it's just, yes.
So back to her then. Let's go on over there. All right, come on up here with us. I'll have you scoot that way for me. Stand right on over here. All right, y'all. One,
Is she going to pop?
if you have one. If you don't,
It's for me though.
okay.
So, I mean, my only question first of all, do you have children?
I do not.
Okay.
Do you?
I don't have children.
Okay.
I got children. I really don't got no question. I'm gonna be honest. It's like I really was feeling the everything, the vibes, the personality, the sweetness. Like,
She looks better now.
just a little genuine vibe to yourself. I love it,
Thank you.
and I love your hair too.
I appreciate that. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Okay, well, then with that being said, there's no more final questions. I'm going to ask mine. Is it a yes for you for him?
It is.
Good.
Yes for you for her.
Absolutely.
We got a
Good.
hat. I'll take the mic. Okay, make some noise.
That's awesome. And she was the least argumentative, one of the least argumentative women at the same time. So I enjoyed this episode as well. Man, this was a cliffhanger. I was so wrong. I told you I can be wrong. I had him picking the first lady. But I'm kind of glad he didn't because she's not always conclusive, but I think it would have worked out. But really, when you define the type of man that he is, he's very inquisitive. He has a lot of questions, rapid fire. That's what this lady in red was giving back to him. The genuineness of their connection is real. They're both trying to make a discovery of not only who they are, but how they can be helpful with the other person. So I thought that was a really, really good mix. So yeah, so if you like this episode, share it with a friend, a family member, or even a stranger. And if you disagree with some of the things I said, or you have your own way of saying things, or you like what I said, or you just want to be expressive, put it in the comments. I want to read about it. So do other people. Lots of people read your comments. And they comment on your comments, but don't be worried. Just put it out there because it's authentically who you are. And that's what makes this show great. And you make the show great too by your comments. So definitely hit the subscribe button. Help us to grow our channel. We have over 1,000 videos on this channel dealing with relationships. We have over 100 plus videos dealing with this subject here of an older man reacting to the popular dating show, Pop the Balloon or Find Love. I mean, it's a lot there. It's a quality channel. So enjoy it. And as always, we thank you for watching our channel. Thank you for spending this time with us. And remember this.